And we begin tonight at 11, less than 2 weeks away from early voting for the mayoral primary. And now we are learning about the finances of the candidates. Good evening, I'm Scott Levin.
And I'm Mary Ellis Demler. The latest batch of financial disclosures for the race for mayor have been made public. 2 on Your Side's Nate Benson is combing through some of the numbers tonight, and he joins us live from downtown Buffalo. Nate?
Yeah, good evening, Scott and Mary Alice. The latest filing shows big money flowing through the race of Buffalo mayor, and some of that money is being used to link acting Mayor Chris Scanlon to the Republican Party. For someone who wasn't a big math fan in high school, I certainly chose to do a lot of math for a living. Anywho, the latest batch of campaign finance reports were released last week in the race for Buffalo mayor. In the period between January 12th and May 19th, acting Mayor Scanlon raised more than $490,000. Former Fire Commissioner Garnell Whitfield Jr. raised more than $42,000. And Councilmember Rashid N.C. Wyatt raised just under $13,500. As for Senator Sean Ryan's campaign, his disclosures need a little bit more context. The Ryan campaign raised more than $744,000 during that filing period. However, $300,000 of that was transferred from his Senate campaign account. In terms of individual contributions, Ryan raised over $444,000 since mid-January. As for cash on hand, the Scanlon campaign announced it had more than $666,000, while the Ryan campaign has just above $136,000. Got it? Good. Now, the Ryan campaign has been spending quite a bit, including an ad that you've seen on Channel 2 airwaves.
Carl Palladino and MAGA are with Scanlon.
Using his campaign funds in order to link the acting mayor with developer Carl Palladino. Palladino, you remember, as a one-time gubernatorial candidate and school board member who was removed from his position after controversial and offensive remarks. In the eyes of Ryan and his supporters,
the Republican institution is attempting to buy this election.
That institution locally being Carl Palladino. You also may remember that in December, 2 on Your Side confirmed through a text exchange with Carl Palladino that he supports Scanlon for mayor, but there was no formal endorsement at a podium or even a press release. The acting mayor did not comment on the endorsement at the time, nor celebrate it. Monday afternoon, Scanlon said,
"My campaign has not accepted one single donation from Carl Palladino."
Which is true. According to filings for Scanlon's mayoral and council campaigns, Carl himself has never donated. However, Scanlon has received thousands of dollars from Ellicott Development and Carl's son William, who the acting mayor has called a childhood friend.
Billy Palladino is not Carl Palladino. And Carl Palladino has not donated to this campaign or any other campaign of mine in quite a long time because of some of the things he's done and said.
The acting mayor maintains that he never sought Carl Palladino's endorsement. Scanlon also rejects a claim made by Assemblyman John Rivera that he is cozying up with Republicans in Buffalo.
Republicans with deep pockets are trying to make it seem as though Chris Scanlon is a Democrat, trying to make it seem as though he believes in democratic values.
I was born and raised a Democrat, and I am more of a Democrat than the vast majority of them in the way they operate. I can tell you that.
Buckle up, folks. We still have 22 days until the June 24th primary, but remember, early voting begins on June 14th. Live and on your side in downtown Buffalo, Nate Benson, Channel 2 News.